Chase Elliott can't drive for shit. That's Chase
Yo,
Elliott.
Chase Elliott fans will be big mad after the day's race.
Well, you know what? When you're a fan of somebody that can't even hold his own line, and then says that the old timers should be mad, you should be just prepping for disappointment at that. You know? But you know what? Hey, Harvick up to 7th this race from like 20 something. That's what we're talking about.
I hope Harvick spins his ass out again.
Motherfucker, what?
I hope Harvick spins Chase his ass out again.
Oh yeah, yeah. I thought you rooted for Harvick to spin. I was gonna say we finally have some real big problems up here in the sports
Oh
beef.
no. I'm hoping at the Bristol dirt race when Elliott goes to pass Kevin just goes up and like.
I plan on going to the dirt race.
All right.
I just realized I'm talking to DRM and not Vapid.
No,
Wow.
I just came back.
Vapid,
Okay.
Vapid, why are you speaking through like the core of an apple?
What is my mic sound bad?
Yeah.
Let me adjust it. Hello, hello, hello.
It's just got an echo now. It's like you added reverb to it.
Hello, hello. I know it is. I'm testing it.
Are you like using your phone or something?
No. No. Test, test, test.
Bad, it's just not you.
You sound good on my end.
Doesn't sound like me.
Like bass and stuff.
Oh.
Like I can hear you just fine.
It's
just like
the quality isn't.
it's
I'm
like
not as clear.
yeah, you had 5-star quality and they took it down to like a 4-star.
Okay. I did that so you could be able to hear game chat audio when I go into game chat.
Yeah, how do you do that?
But I have like you can't be using earbuds. But you gotta like set your audio to where you can sort of kind of hear an echo.
How do you do
But
that?
then what I just jam it like really, really high. And what I do is to not get the echo, I just flip my microphone like above my head so you can still hear me, but it's not as loud.
Now,
And
what do I jam really high?
your microphone level.
Okay.
But just make sure when you do that, your mic is not near your mouth.
I think that's maybe why I could do it in my old videos, because I just had my sensitivity to the roof. It was just insanely loud.
Yeah, that's probably. And I kind of figured that out like a couple years ago. I had an old mic that used to be able to, like clearly, it was like I had a capture card.
Damn.
With this one, with this one, you can hear it. It's not as loud. It's still audible. But like with the old mic I had, like right when I started racing, you could hear all the audio in the lobbies and shit. And it was kind of cool. And then it broke.
Got that Diet Coke.
Alright, so let's go over what we're gonna do now that we're all here.
So first things first, your mom. Second?
Yes, that. Second, the pre-race show.
Alright.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do my pre-race spiel. And then I'm gonna say, like, I'm gonna introduce you guys, obviously, like I normally do. And then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna throw it to DRM. Well, first of all, when I throw it to DRM, I'm gonna mention the race is on for those last team captain spots on the standings. And then DRM's gonna go over the points situation. And then after that, I'll mention last week, and then Gamer Boy, that's when you're gonna come in, and you're gonna
I want to
talk
discuss the
about.
notes.
Yep, you don't have to go word for word. Just discuss what happened. Like I said, Stig got out to the lead early because he got the pole, and then DLJ would take the lead, and he'd have it at the competition caution lap 99, and then the second stage of the race was pure chaos. A lot of wrecks. We saw the light pole that fell. You remember what happened?
Not
The light
really,
pole.
but yeah.
Light pole. We had to restart the lobby twice, and then after that, DLJ and Najee would battle for the lead late, and then DLJ would ultimately win the race. And then after that, I'll take it back over, and then we'll talk about this week. Yeah, and we'll make our predictions and our picks and whatnot. But I'm gonna mention that GamerStig received a strike after his run-in with Dude Molisher last week.
Yeah, what all were the penalties for that? Like the whole race?
So I think that was actually the only penalty. I
Damn.
think there was a warning from someone, but it's not as important as the GamerStig one because he flat out dumped Dude Molisher on purpose and didn't wait. So for that, he receives a strike.
Now, is the strike also like a race suspension, or?
I
don't remember how they had that shit.
I am not sure actually. I don't know if he got suspended or not.
Because I know when I got my strike, it was a suspension.
He may have gotten suspended. We'll have to find out when we get in here.
Of course, at that point, it really felt like they couldn't wait to find a reason to get me out of a race, so... Guess we gotta add in that, too.
I don't see GamerStig. I think he may have gotten a suspension. I don't see many.
Draft
many
says he
drivers.
was not suspended.
Damn. What the fuck is this? Oh, I'm gonna go to game chat real quick.
Okay.
Once they're done with qualifying, we'll do our pre-race stuff. All right.
Yeah.
So, what's up?
And nothing much.
I see you, you removed your PFP.
Oh, yes. Yes, updated.
Decided to go, vegan, not having the meat in your mouth no more.
How'd you know?
Because of your PFP.
Oh!
So what you think about Larson getting that Auto Club win?
Awesome. Yo, fuck Elliot.
Bet. Yeah, I was pretty happy that Harvick got a top 10, so...
Yeah. Oh, I feel bad for Tyler Reddick, man. That poor 8 car is like
Dude.
fucking cursed.
Yeah, he was doing so well, and then just what did he do? There
The
goes
tire
you.
went. Yep.
Tyre was like, yeah, I'm out.
This don't make no fucking sense.
So are we supposed to join? Oh, no invite yet.
Let me know when they're done with qualifying. And like when they're actually in the race thing.
You know what though? With this new car though, there's a lot of drivers you normally don't see in the front fucking plowing up there.
Yeah. There's a lot of tires coming off them too.
I mean those Toyotas, man.
They ain't playing around.
Cowbush, first one to go.
Alright, we're gonna get started here in just 1 second, boys. They're getting qualifying sorted. Looks like we're gonna have a pit reporter tonight. And that will be Mr. Daniel One Plainview. He's gonna be joining. So I'll kinda go over it with him as well.
Oh, alright.
Oh shit.
Alright. Almost ready.
Sounds good.
What's up, Daniel? Okay, so I got a plan for you, and I've always wanted... I felt like you had a great broadcasting voice, so I want this to work.
I'll be back.
So... Alright. So what I would, if you're down for it, what I want you to do is when the cars start going down pit road, and there's 3 pit windows between laps 25 and 35. Hold on, I gotta figure this out real quick.
Right.
But regardless, there's pit windows, right? So when they start going down pit road, you can be like, oh, so and so is coming down pit road. He's gonna get 4 tires and fuel, and he's gonna be off. You know, like a pit reporter does.
Okay.
So I think that would be awesome. And
so you just say their names when they come into the pit.
Yeah, I'll say, well, we're sending it down to Daniel, who's on pit road, and then.
Oh, okay. All right, I can do it. I'll try it. Yeah.
All right.
I think I could pronounce everyone's name. Was it TV Glenna?
Yeah, Glenna. So what I do, I just abbreviate these guys' names. Like for Glenna, I just say Glenna.
Yeah.
Or like Leadfoot. Gamer Stig. Ace Insane Fat, I just say Fat.
I'm just gonna read the names and I'll figure it out.
Okay. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna do a quick little pre-race show.
All right.
So we'll be going live. Just 1 second.
I think my
Gamer
voice
Boy.
is there.
We'll test it.
Mm.
Alright. So
Vapids in here. Who else is in the party?
Gamer Boy and DRM.
DR. Hey DRM, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How you been?
All right. We're waiting for DJ.
I'm back.
I think we're waiting for him to join the race lobby. But alright, Gamer Boy, you good?
See, it's cracked open.
Once I am done doing my thing, I'll introduce Daniel and I'll say welcome to the stream, or welcome to the race, and like I'll ask you how your experience is gonna be. But before that, I'll do my pre-race thing, and we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1. Alright, here we go. The Torque NASCAR Series live on Lyra Sports. The run to the finish heats up with the thrill at Zilla. This track has played host to some intense races in recent memory. The RNCS Season 7 opener when the rookie in his first start, Love, held off the field for his first career win. Or back to INCS Season 4 when Dawson was able to keep the hard-charging field at bay and keep his championship hopes alive. Or back to RNCS Season 11 in a side-by-side battle to the line between Adder and Techno, with Techno taking the checkered flag. One thing's certain, and that is we'll be seeing non-stop action here tonight. Hello everyone, I'm Vapids Gamer, and joining me tonight per usual, it's the Gamer Boy and DRM. And our new guest pit reporter tonight, Daniel One Plainview, is joining us. Welcome guys. We got 4 races to go. The championship is all but locked up by DLJ. Barring any unforeseen circumstances, but the race is on for those team captain spots. DRM.
Hello, my name's DRM. Alright, I'm going to be taking you through the points right now on the points leaderboard. First of all, let's give congratulations to DLJ, who's holding first in leaderboards with 445 points. He separates him and Maggio by 94 points with 351. But that's not who we're here to talk about today. We're talking about 3rd through 9th place on the leaderboard, who are all close to each other in numbers. Let's first start off with 3rd, with Venomous Adder at 296. He separates him and Stig by 15 points. Going down the line, Stig and Love are separated by 3 points. Love and Leadfoot by 10. Leadfoot and Josh by 6. Josh and Powers by 6 yet again. And Powers and Magnus by 42, which are highly not the closest, but closest in reality. Alright, and these guys are the guys you need to watch out for because they will be the ones fighting for the 5 captain spots who are currently open for next season. Am I right, Vapid?
That is correct. And yeah, like you said, those last team captain spots, Adder dropped out of the race. He more than likely will not be racing next season. So there's really 3 up for grabs. seems DLJ and Maggio have locked up those top two.
Yes,
And now,
it's...
let's go to Gamer Boy. Last week we saw a crazy race, and DLJ ended up taking the checker flag. What you got for us?
Yeah, man. So, Stig, he got out to a quick lead, real early on, but it didn't last long, unfortunately, for him. He would end up surrendering it to DJ. Not much of a surprise there, very fast. Who would go on to lead until the caution at lap 99. At the start of our second stage, we saw a bunch of chaos, countless wrecks. Everybody was going everywhere. And then a faulty propping at the track. A light bulb kept falling down, and it was causing major problems on the front stretch, which then added to 2 lobby restarts. DLJ and Maggio would then end up battling for the lead late, but DJ would ultimately pick up his 4th win of the season. Once again, no surprise there.
Yes, Gamer Boy. One more thing to note about last week is that GamerStig received his strike after last week's run-in with Dude Molisher. He didn't receive a points penalty, so he had already pulled it off and finished last anyway. But in just 12 races out of 16, guys, we've tied the record for different winners in a TNS season, so that leads me to my question for y'all. Do we see a new face in Victory Lane tonight?
I certainly think so.
I believe we may not, because this throws a lot of experience from the older guys on this. As you were saying, tons of different series from tons of different years. I think we're probably going to see an old-timer win it.
I don't know. I think Glenna, the young gun, has a chance after his performance at Talladega. I think he has a place to shine here in Torque.
I don't think any of those things are far-fetched, guys. This is a medium track, but it is driving. So it drives sort of similar to a super speedway. You do have to drive those corners, but Gamer Boy, I think experience is really going to play into that. So I think we might see a repeat winner. I won't make a prediction yet until we see the action on the track. But if you guys do have a prediction, who do you think it's going to be?
I think Maggio. He was running real strong last week. I think he'll be able to keep that up.
I'm going to have to go with my boy Glenna. I think he's young, and he has a lot of talent, and he has a lot to show these older guys out here on the track.
DRM, going back to Talladega, you ended up predicting that he would win that race, and he did indeed get his first career win. And with that being said, one more thing I want to mention is welcoming a new face to our broadcast team, Mr. Daniel One Plainview. He's going to be covering the race from pit road tonight, so he'll be our roving pit reporter. Welcome, Daniel.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. This is my first Torque NASCAR experience, and so far it's amazing. You guys are very professional. So I hope I can do as well.
So, Daniel, with this being your first ever Torque NASCAR series event, what do you think is going to excite you most about tonight's race?
It's the battles. That's I'm going to be down right on the pit lane, and I just want to see the battles.
Well, for sure, we're going to see a lot of that tonight. It's going to be close racing. In the past, we've had 3 different races here. Twice in RNCS, like I had mentioned earlier, once in INCS, and both produced some heavy pack racing events. But here we go. Take you through the starting grid for tonight's race and get that pulled up in 1 second.
Or quick, are they in the extra race lobby? And if so, can you send me an invite?
Yep, I got you. I got everybody when we get in there.
Hopefully you can't hear my spaghetti noises. I'm eating spaghetti with garlic bread and drinking pop.
Heard it here first. There's Gamer Boy with his food up here in the booth.
Wait, can you or can you not hear it?
No, you're fine.
Alright, cool.
Don't miss tonight at midnight. Midnight Cooking with Gamer Boy. He'll be making the spaghetti live.
That's live here on Lyra Sports after the coverage of this race.
Oh, it's a potluck. All right. I didn't bring anything with it.
Yeah, I got my root.
Where we
Drink
will
them, eat them if you got them.
Nope.
Where we will make my famous burnt ass burgers, hated on by both.
He's got a clean stove. Let's take you through the field for tonight's starting lineup. On row 1, we've got Giraffe and DLJ. And then back to row 2, we have Jeremy and Varmint with a great qualifying run for him.
Alright, Vappy, where do you want me to park at here?
You can go ahead and just park it near pit road.
Alright, I'm right here. That's it.
I'll take my place. And where were we on the starting grid? And then back to row, I believe row 3. That's gonna be Love and Leadfoot. And then back to Gamerstig and Maggio. Then Halverson and AJK, DMX and Blackjack, Captain and Boost. Another row for them. Dude Molisher and Hammerman. Then back to Glenna and Goodfella. And then Bulldogs and Fat. And then, of course, Cameron and Joshua, DJ the Foxer, and Magnus, who did not post a time tonight. Here we go.
Still need to invite.
Yep.
Apologize for my faulty controller.
I can't lie, this car with Brett is busting.
Line it up.
And heading into tonight's race, we're going to be looking at who can shake up the points leaderboard as far as the 3rd through 9th place goes.
It's going to be all about those team captain spots, like we said earlier. The championship is pretty much locked up here by DLJ. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see.
Maggio's really going to have to work hard if he wants to close that 94 points gap.
I think it's going to take a DLJ missing a race for him to get up there. But he's put together a pretty strong season so far. It just seems DLJ has put together a stronger one. It's it 2x2, and here we go. They will roll it into the restart zone. Fans on their feet. 2x2. Here they come. Race number 13 is underway. Here we go, heading into turn 1. They'll fan out. They rocket down the back straightaway for the first time. Love controls the field for the moment. Giraffe underneath him is going to take back the lead. DLJ tries to look underneath him. Can't get there. Coming off of the corner. Looks as though Giraffe is going to lead lap 1.
Maggio sends it 5 wide and rewarded with the 2nd place, catching up the gamer stick.
And what we'll see here, guys, we'll see these packs start to maybe fan out a little bit. Remember, you have to drive these corners. Some let off it's optional, but you're probably going to want to if you're going to get around this place successfully. EJK in that front pack. Good to see him up there. Maggio to the front.
Maggio's handling his car very well going through the turns.
Currently right now,
Gamerstig.
Boost with the fastest lap of the race at 24.306.
Those lap times will continue to go down as the race goes on. Remember, 99 laps here. Like last week, we saw 198 laps. This is not a doubleheader event, since it is a medium track, as you're seeing some guys drifting to the bottom there. Field all tightly packed together still. And right now, it's not about if we'll see the yellow. It's when we see someone has lost the pack. It's Fat from the Clash of Daytona a couple weeks
Oh,
ago. Oh, we got contact
they're already
there.
up into ride.
It's AJK and Ride Lightning.
That's sure gonna create conflict in the garage.
Oh,
Oh,
we got a car
Magnus is
going around the
around.
front stretch. It's Magnus.
Environment is
See
waiting.
what good fella goes around as well. This might bring out our first caution of the night. See how they race back. Keep an eye on our leaders, ELJ and Gamerstig. And here comes Halverson.
Oh, there's another contact here by the pit lane.
Some cars coming down pit lane, but here we go, coming down for the caution. DLJ's got it. Some cars wrecked, coming to the line. Looks like Ride did. Actually, I don't believe
It appears we have
it was a
stayed green.
caution, guys.
Lost the
A
line.
blunder from the broadcast booth here. My bad. We stay green. Boost is waiting on someone. Looks like he may have gotten into... Not sure who it was back there. But we'll keep an eye on this front pack as it starts to spread out now. Those mini accidents, we talk about it time and time again. Spreads out these fields. Cat and Mouse Cop looking for the lead. And then, of course, Leadfoot. We know how good he is on these ovals. Oh, Fat. Or no, that's Glenna who got loose off of the bumper of AJK. Now, Daniel, you're up there with in the action. What's it like down there?
There's contact on this side. They've been right on the exit of pit lane. There've been a lot of bumping.
Remember that first pit window does open at lap number 15.
15. Okay. What lap are you on now?
We'll get a lap check here in just 1 second. I failed to pull up a stream.
Ooh, heavy contact between what looks like
Contact in the back.
Jeremy, DJ, and Love. Looks like Jeremy possibly got loose, but nobody spun, so.
They gathered up quickly. Very impressive from this front pack to stay together like this.
Wow.
I'm going to change my sniper settings. We're going to do a very fast commercial break here. We're back. You see this front pack. Three behind them, or rather four. Sort of losing the draft, but they'll get back with it here.
A lot of bumping going on there.
Oh, we have a
DJ
death
is
on the
around.
track. DJ goes around. I think Hammerman jumped out of his car, guys. Believe, not sure, we didn't catch what happened, but his car is sitting up. Hammerman's
I
car
hope you
is
have the
sitting up.
paramedics here.
Oh
somewhere.
no! Massive wreck,
Okay.
massive
Oh,
wreck.
big
Halverson
flip.
slipping.
Whoa!
Huge crash. Oh, they keep sliding in. They just keep coming in. What is going on here?
Boy, that was heavy.
Heavy hits. It's almost like they didn't know.
A lot
it
of
was-
cars caught up into that.
We're gonna have to. I don't know what happened there. I'm clueless. They just kept coming in to the corner there. Just nobody letting off. I believe, yeah, they're gonna try to get his car off the track. It's still sitting up there. It looks like Jeremy's gonna do that. I'll take the time to get ourselves a lap check here. Pull up stream. So that's gonna bring out our first caution of the night.
Just when you think the races can't get any more exciting.
I know, last week we saw the light poles, and this week we got Hammerman's car to start us off.
Is that the first time someone's jumped out of their vehicle?
That's definitely not the first time that I know of, but for TNS, I'm not sure.
First
Yeah,
time I've seen it.
I've been in a few races in my career that someone actually jumped out of their car and died. interesting to see it up here, but this is very interesting because this happened one lap before the opening of the pits. So once they take the green flag, I'll send it off to you, Daniel. They'll be coming your way. And we'll super speedway to medium type tracks. And even some road courses. We saw it at Roval Raceway a few weeks ago, but here we go into the restart zone once again. Leadfoot is the control car, and he hits the gas. And here we go. Coming into the first corners here. Any takers? We'll send
Looks
it off
like
to you,
Magnus
Daniel.
is gonna take
We
the
got
wall.
one in. Gamer Stig's pitting. The only one is Gamer Stig.
Oh, and that's gonna hurt him.
First one to pit, and the only one to pit on that lap.
That looks like
gonna
it's gonna give Love a chance to get some points on him.
That's gonna hurt him because he's gonna lose the draft big time here. Do not want to be the only one pitting on a super speedway as they crash into the outside retaining wall in turns 1 and 2.
We got
DLJ and
attack
Maggio.
here. We got Blackjack, Giraffe, Leadfoot, Pyros, Jeremy, Hammer, Goodfella. The whole pack just pitted.
Looks like Glenn
DJ
was the
Maggio still
Glenn.
in the pit lane. DJ just exiting. Maggio just exiting.
And that was
That
big
half the
because,
pack that just pitted.
yeah, they had to get down as soon as they could because that was a caution lap. So now we're gonna have to sort out the pits here on this yellow. And Glenna had gotten out to a massive lead. I figured he was a lap car out there, but no, he was in the lead. And as they'll go single file, drivers will have the option to take their pits here. They'll go one by one. Drivers that already pitted will be able to move up if the drivers ahead of them do so choose to take their pit stops. And it looks like I'd expect everybody who did not come down pit road to take their pits right here. And guys, we've seen some crazy close racing, and we've seen some intense accidents here. And I'm thinking we'll see more of the same going forward. One thing to note for the viewers is that these guys have to shoot their cars to get the wrenches in pit lane to work to fix their damage. And that's why at the beginning of these races you see these guys doing that, especially after pit windows. And you know, sometimes it can be tricky. Sometimes when it goes green after a pit window, you need your car shot, and someone could accidentally pop you in the head and cause an accident.
Damn, I wonder when that happened.
I've seen it happen a few times.
Well, I mean, you're dying what you love doing.
Fast lap update, we have Jeremy with a 24.002.
Whoa. Putting down the fucking times there.
Really fast lap there. Let's see if anybody can top that. Here we go. Second restart of the night. Already a few yellows here early, guys. Green flag's back in the air, and you see Giraffe immediately jumps down in behind Jeremy. They'll fan out here. Going in the first corners. You got contact coming down the front straightaway. Giraffe goes to the low side. His first pit window has cycled all the way through. Everybody chose to take their pit stop on that caution. They've been clean so far on this restart. There's Blackjack going for the race lead. They're 3 wide. And the Bride's going to try to make it 4 wide.
Oh,
Look,
25 is around.
doesn't have the room.
Oh.
That's Captain Mouse Cop. And Bulldog's getting into it. Captain's luck has continued to not be with him.
Appears to me he just spun it. There's no one really around him.
Collected bulldogs up in that incident, fortunately, and they're gonna lose the draft, but they'll have to try everything they can to work together and try and catch this field. And for sure, they more than likely will catch a caution here.
I mean, the field's pretty bunched up right now. I thought that caution would kind of separate the fields in the smaller groups like you usually see, but it looks like it didn't happen this time.
Gio and Gamerstig going at it for the race lead. Gamerstig, or rather Blackjack, looks underneath. He goes to the lead. Giraffe with him as well. There's the 22 car. DMX slides up in front of the field. Oh, and he gets contact from Maggio, who sends him into Blackjack. They save it. Close quarters racing like we're seeing here, guys, as we get a crash. Big crash. Halverson up and over once again. He lands on his wheels. They race back to the caution. Oh, and more contact after we get to the caution. That's going to be at lap number 23.
Man, hopefully he got a puke bag in that car.
He's going to need one because he's taken a few tumbles so far tonight. Hit our third caution. Now, Daniel, you had a front row seat for that. What was it like down there?
Exciting. No, actually, it was kind of on the far end. I could barely see it, but I did see a car go get airborne.
See some intense racing here in NASCAR, and especially at a medium track like the one we're seeing tonight. Maggio, the control car, with Giraffe to his outside. Green flag is back in the air. They try to get single file for the moment. See all these guys going in line, trying to get slipstream off the next driver.
Well, the sun's coming up.
And the sun is coming up from behind those mountains.
Here comes the sun. Do 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 do.
Cameron Boy's beautiful voice.
Please do not copyright me.
And that's beautiful going around that one turn, just seeing that beautiful sunset coming up over that mountain. Gosh.
Reach the sunrise.
As Dude Molishore's around.
Oh.
Oh.
To catch up with what happened to her, but she goes around off the bumper of someone. We don't know who. The battle up front continues. Blackjack, and here's Boost. He is in the mix as well. Oh, and he gets loose off the corner.
Pearson stay green.
Coming off this one. We see two distinct packs forming now. Front pack is broken away. Ride leads the charge in that second. They're very unorganized right now, so they're going to have to try everything they can to get up to that next pack. And how about Blackjack through the middle, Maggio to the outside. And DLJ finds a run. He's bringing Leadfoot with him, along with AJK behind them. They're about 5 wide going into that first corner.
They were 5 wide.
Seen anything like that before, Daniel?
No. They're 5
These
wide
guys-
again. That's 2
These guys
packs.
are crazy. Oh, look at them go all the way up to the outside wall, bouncing off of it
Oh,
even. Oh, we got a
Ride.
car upside down. Ride
Flip.
saves it.
And Varmint LePage is
Varmint.
what looks like Halverson. As he was
Man,
coming down
came
too
down
late.
on him.
Alverson,
Maybe-
we've been hearing his name a lot with these cautions.
I don't think that not sure if that's going to bring out the yellow, but Halverson having a rough go at it tonight. Oh, we see a car hit the wall. Heavy contact there. And we see DMX goes underneath the white line rather. he'll give the spots up. Remember, you cannot advance your position on the apron. And it seems to me they're getting really, really tight off turn 4 there.
No Vapids.
Similar to what we thought last week.
Been real close racing. When do you think next yellow's gonna come out?
Oh, the way this pack is
again.
racing. Any second. This front group is moving along. Go back to the second. They're crashing.
We're
Maybe
good.
not.
They saved it.
Big save from 3 of those guys. Magnus, Bulldogs, and
Looks to be
Glenna.
Glenna.
And Halverson right in the thick of it, too. Here we
That
go. It's
front
all about
pack's
this.
moving fast.
They've got a full head of steam right now, and they are not giving each other any inches. Nowhere to go as you see Captain looking for a run.
That was 7 wide, by the way.
7 wide.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Insanity. We got these wide front stretch and back stretch though. Plays a big role as we see contact. Oh, Maggio goes around. Josh is in it, and so is Blackjack. Will this bring out the yellow?
Well,
Josh, that's going to hurt him on the points because he's 7th right now.
Ooh, and
Gives
Maggio
powers
got a hard shot from Hammerman as well. Missed that. Just saw it on the stream though. But here we go. The race back to the caution, and DLJ looks like he's going to be the control car on this next restart. See, one of our spectators has left the building. Wish my character would not keep inching forward. What happens with the broken controller though.
He's just trying to get his steps in.
Yeah, seems like it. Very annoying.
Oh, as Glenn is out of his car, looks like to shoot it.
And here we go. Give us a slow roll here. Not even halfway home yet, guys. We've seen a lot of action.
The racing can only get better from here.
That's what they say. And here we go. Green flag.
Captain Mouse kept immediately charging.
Yeah, he's probably frustrated. He's had some unfortunate incidences there in the back, and he's looking to get back up to the front. You see him rocket down the back straightaway. DLJ and Gamerstig, we talk about how good those guys are on the road courses, but man, they've been just as good, if not even better, on the ovals. You see DLJ is looking for room there. Those front 4 have sort of broken away. AJK and DMX gonna latch on. Gamerstig goes to the lead with Love behind him. Love's won here before. He's the only driver in this field that has a win here. And that was his first career win and his first ever start. Mentioned that at the top of the stream.
We have
Jeremy.
looks like a broadcast blooper here.
Since someone DRM has got a visitor, apparently.
Sorry about that.
Somebody wanted his autograph.
Hey, what can I say? Can't refuse a fan out here in the grandstands.
Oh, they're pushing and shoving Magnus.
He saves it.
What a save. He got some contact from Gamerstig there. And he almost went around, but he had a big save.
Magnus is one who wants to keep on his toes right now, having that 42 gap between him and Powers. If I were him, I'd be focused on trying to close that.
He's battling with Jeremy right now. Nose to tail.
Talk about intensity.
This pack grows and the field is converging. See, one car slow on the outside. It's Hammerman. He's gonna let everyone by. It looks like. And I believe we're coming down to that second pit window. I believe that's gonna open at lap 45. It's 5 laps away. As this pack rages on. How about Captain Mousecop? He's found himself back up with the leaders. See him exit turn 4. Boost gets loose off of the bumper. And DMX goes to the lead. Boy, I wouldn't... Oh... Captain gets into DMX, saves it. I don't know how they're saving it off of that corner, man. It's just, they're getting really touchy with the bumpers here. And remember, these bumpers do not line up on these hot rings. Ooh, Jeremy's gonna bring DMX up to the wall. Ride, after his moment, he's back up with the front pack. Still a bit further back. Dude Molisher is losing the draft. Looks as though Fat is as well. And Hammerman. Giraffe, who scored the pole here tonight. Looking pretty racy. Could he pick up his first career win? We'll have to find out. There's Jeremy. Trying to get in behind Gamerstig on the bottom, but that's going to stack him up. And here we go. Sending it down to Daniel. We got a crash.
DMX around pit entrance.
Pit lane. Like he's going to have to back it down pit lane. DMX is. He got spun coming onto pit lane. We're having trouble hearing Daniel down there. We'll get back to him as soon as we can.
Rolling
Go back
reverse,
to pit lane.
There I am. Yeah,
Here we-
DMX got spun entering the pit lane there.
And here we go.
And Gamer Stick DJ Magnus gets hit in the pit lane, but he saved it.
And that's going to leave Leadfoot and Maggio out front. And of course that pack behind them of Josh, Boost, and Varmint. What do? Do they stay out here or do they come in? Looks like what they're trying to do here
Staying
is,
out.
yeah, they're going to try and gap that pack they were with. I don't know how easy that's going to be with only 2 cars in this pack, but that's definitely what they're going to do.
And I tell you what, 10th in points to 14, which is Boost, DMX, Lightning, Harrison, and Giraffe are pretty close, and that might hurt DMX coming into that close points battle.
They're still staying out.
So is that second pack. Let's look back to what could be the lead pack once everything circles back. You see them still racing hard. That may help these front 2 a little bit, but I don't know. It's hard to tell with only 2 cars, and it looks like here they come. That pack behind them is going to stay out. Where will they circle back out? And looks like they're going to latch onto that pack. Didn't hurt him too bad, but it also didn't help. As you see, Leadfoot, yeah, he's going to end up getting back with their slipstream. That's all about these guys. What are they going to do here?
They're all pitting. They're all coming in, all 3 of them. There's Cam and Josh, Boosty Boost, and Barman.
And that is probably going to hurt them. They stayed out a little too long, didn't have good enough slipstream train going, and they're going to find themselves behind that lead pack. We'll ride with them too. And then all the way in the back, it's Goodfella and Fat. And there's Bulldogs and Hammerman. Love's looking pretty good tonight. What do you guys think?
He's looking fantastic.
Thanks,
You know what?
Daniel. Thanks, Daniel, for Daniel's gonna be promoted to color commentary here in a couple weeks for sure. He's gonna get a quick promotion. He's been given.
This is my first day. My first day. I'm trying my best here.
You're impressing on your first day on the job. I am thoroughly impressed, and we'd love to have you for more broadcasts for sure.
He's maxing out the internship.
Fun to spectate. This is fun. This is like real NASCAR, man. It's amazing.
To be honest, I can't say much about the race because someone never sent me an invite to join the race. So
Yeah, man, you got the cautions, the crashes, and the controversy.
Figured my old booth mate over here, Gamer Boy, would have gotten you one. But with that being said, I'll get you one.
I dead forget what we're talking about.
But, you know, talking about Love, I think he's running pretty well, and I think this is going to work out great for him. I mean, he's 3 points behind Gamer Stig, and if he can keep up this solid run and finish at least 2 spots above Stig, he may have a chance to pass Stig in the points and possibly land one of those captain spots, one of the 5 captain spots.
It's been a while since Love's been a captain. So he's definitely, for sure, he's going to do everything he can. He's got to put himself in the
What did he call his
races.
team?
I believe it was, as Jeremy spins by himself. Not sure if he got a little help or what, but and he's coming back up into the pack.
Looks like he may have accidentally spun against
Leadfoot.
AJK's back bumper. And,
Trying to get back up with in the field, he made contact with Leadfoot there. That was pretty dangerous, but gathers it back up. He'll get back in contention.
These finicky cars, even the smallest contact, you never know how they're going to react. It could send you up, it could be like a bump draft, it could send you to another state. You just never know.
Well, I'll finish what I was saying. Back to Love's team name. It was a very derogatory term in Asian letters. Something we can't say on air. As we got contact between Stig and Magnus. And this pack just keeps losing drivers.
Text me whatever you just tried to say. Because I could not comprehend. But it does look like we go to caution.
Jeremy spinning down the front stretch. Yes, we are under caution once again.
And the yellow light flashes.
Well, we're just about halfway through, so this could be our halftime break here.
Vapids
Is this
now.
the current weather?
I believe it is. And that's another
It's clear skies.
It's a good point you bring up, Daniel, because in TNS tracks that are set to current weather, we do rain delays whenever a shower passes through. So that could be something.
Wow.
Could be something to look for.
Is that when I go out there with the umbrella and interview the drivers as they're waiting for the rain delay to pass?
Of course, of course.
For this moment, I will be right back. I'm getting me some spaghetti.
You go get that spaghetti, Gamer Boy. You know, I think we're going to take this opportunity to go down and see if we can get an interviewer or two.
Alright.
I'll be right back.
Sounds good. So, exciting race so far, huh, Daniel?
Yeah, this is amazing. So now what's this? This is like the halftime break?
Yeah, we kind of think about like the halftime Super Bowl show. Usually Vapid does a song, but
Oh,
he's interviewing drivers today. Yeah, this is
well, I'm
usually
gonna
when
go
they
over
take
to lobby
their.
chat.
Oh
Can
yeah,
we go to lobby chat?
yeah, sure.
All right, I'll beat you on lobby chat.
All right. Oh, um, shit, I don't think I can do that.
So we got some shenanigans going down on the track. We got a chance to talk to Giraffe briefly.
Yeah.
But quick recap, guys. We've seen a lot of wrecks. We've seen Halverson, who's had an unfortunate race tonight. He's gone upside down more than once. I don't remember the last time that we've seen a driver go upside down more than one time in a race. But this is just a product of this type of racing. I mean, we see it time and time again. We saw it at Talladega. This is really the first time we've been on a medium-sized oval with these broadcasts. And these things drive similar to super speedways, but you just got to drive them a little bit more. And now, Daniel, for your first race, has this lived up to everything you thought it would be?
Quick thing. Daniel went into the game chat with you. I don't think
Uh-oh,
he
and
has returned.
we got some bad news. We got Varmint has called it a night. Either probably through lag, but Varmint is going to take it to the garage area and he will not continue on tonight.
So what? These new motors are.
Saw some troubles from some guys last week, but they had a crush. They were able to rejoin the race in the second half, and especially with those cautions and restarts for the pole falling down on the track, it gave them an opportunity. But looks like Varmint probably not going to get an opportunity to continue on here tonight. Therefore,
What happened?
we had some shenanigans go down.
He got booted from the race?
No, he actually lagged out. But while you were away, we had a fight between Jeremy and Dude Molisher down there.
Who won?
I believe Jeremy was.
Look at that, Jeremy beating on girls. That's what.
That
It's
is
like
A joke?
uncalled for.
That was a joke. It was a joke.
Ah.
Okay.
I feel like I should make my gamer tag. It was a joke, boy. 555.
Here, I'm back. We definitely should have a halftime show. You guys should have a guest artist or something in here.
Here we go. Looks like our 5-minute break is over, and they're gonna roll it into the restart zone. 38 minutes in. Pretty fast race. Just over halfway. Still got a long way to go. The race is only beginning, guys. Green flag back in the air. Go down the back straightaway. DLJ goes to the race lead once again.
Maggio got a real slingshot up to the front there. Off of Magnus.
Maggio's hungry. He's got a good car. He's not afraid to show it. Close
He's hunting for that
contact.
championship.
It's two
Big
clean
fan out.
laps.
big move by Gamersig all the way to the bottom for the lead. And he's only going to have it momentarily. Because here comes Giraffe and Maggio to follow suit. As the sun is setting here. Could see this race potentially end in darkness.
Can we get a
Won't be
quick
the
lap
first
check?
time.
On lap number 62 of 99, remember one more pit window to go. Coming
No
in just a few
contact.
laps.
You got a car that's got spun around.
Halverson in the back and someone else, I believe. It was Fat. Fat's had a rough night. He had a really, really good run at Talladega. Obviously won the Clash just a few weeks ago at Daytona. Having a rough go of it tonight. He also had a good run at Roval Raceway. We're back to that race. Here we go. We're 3-4 wide for the lead. DLJ's going to make it 5 wide. You really just got to go for any sort of hole you can find here. Try to keep these runs moving. That's the key to this type of racing, is just to keep the flow. A lot less wrecks happen that way. Here we go. Contact. Oh. Comes over, they bounce off the wall. Maggio into Leadfoot and others making aggressive moves going into the first corner. And here he is. Here's your pick, DRM. Glenna has
I'm
emerged
telling you,
into that top pack.
he's a young driver with a lot of talent to bring, and you know what? I'm telling you, these guys who have been in this league for a while better watch out, because I'm telling you, he's the next best thing since sliced bread.
Jerry moving to the top side. He's trying to make that top side work. And a lot of times you get caught up in wrecks trying to make that happen. But I'm like him. I try to make anything work. Right now it's early. And Giraffe gets almost spun down into the inside retaining wall by Glenna, I believe that was. How about Magnus? Magnus to the front.
Oh,
That final
massive
pit
wreck there.
window. Oh, we got a crash.
Oh, he got wrecked into the pit lane. Bulldogs. Got pushed right into the pit lane.
We've seen that so many times. Maggio was involved in it as well. That happened on the back straightaway out of my field of view. Good thing we have
Right.
Mr. Daniel down there.
Right
like
into
we
the
stayed green.
slowdown strips.
That's really unfortunate because I don't think they're calling a yellow for that. So we'll have to see how those guys can recover, and it's always frustrating when you get spun down pit lane.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
back there by himself. Bulldogs.
Yellow
Looks
is
like
out.
there is a caution. So that's going to give these guys that opportunity to get back up there, and a pit window coming at lap 75. They're currently on lap number 70.
Right now,
Getting down
quick
to-
lap check. We got Blackjack with it, 23.639. Absolutely
bringing the heat.
flying.
He's been up front all night, so watch out for him. But we're, like I was about to say, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, guys. It's all bets are off until that caution free flies on lap 90. So, I mean, I'm looking at some guys in here. I'm looking at Jeremy, definitely strong at these types of tracks. Won at Darlington earlier in the season, very similar to this track. Uh-oh. The commentator falls off of his perch because his controller is broken.
Rip.
And here we go. Magnus paces it, hits the gas, green flag once again. As the glaring sun shines down upon this racetrack, one car goes around on the restart. Oh, poor ride. Yet another frustrating incident for him, and he's not going to catch a caution for that. First of all, he's the only one, and plus it wasn't past the first lap of a restart.
Magnus.
As Magnus goes, controls his car, and looks like he's going to come back up on the track safe. And this pack is roaring down the back straightaway. Oh, it's tight coming off of turn 4. They don't wreck like this. I don't know. I don't know how they couldn't wreck like this. A couple laps until we see our final pit window of the night open up. So how are these guys going to play out? Do you pit immediately or do you wait?
I say, with how close everything is, you'd want to wait for a caution.
I think that's probably right. Take a look at Maggio. In the back, he's sitting 21st place right now. Moving back up. And he'll get there. He's latched right onto the edge of that pack. He should be able to get there in no time. Here we go. Final stop of the night. Coming your way, Daniel.
Alright, we got front pack pitting. Love, Gamerstick, DJ, DMX, AK, or AJ, B. Halverson, Powers Army, and Cameron Joss, Blackjack. Big pack just pitted.
That's about half of the field just split in two on that pit stop here. Let's see what these guys that are left, see what they're gonna do here. Looks like some of them do come down.
Pitting, yep. Giraffe, Captain, Mouse Cop, Ace, Glenn, Goodfellow, Magnus, and
Oh,
interesting decision by Maggio there to stay out. I'll touch up on that in a few seconds.
looks
But
like
the
some.
packs are converging here.
Looks like there were some troubles, a lot of bumping along the way.
Contact. Jeremy moves out of the way, try to avoid
Maggio,
contact there.
Bulldogs, Boosty, and Leadfoot just pitted.
See how they circle around. Looks like they will converge here. Oh, this is when it gets dangerous. Good fella. Oh, we got cars going around. One goes upside down. I believe it was Halverson once again. Wow. And that probably will bring out the yellow. Maggio was involved. Goodfellow was involved. And we'll see if they do indeed throw the caution. Oh, AJK gets into Jeremy, saves it. Oh, we got a crash coming after the line. Leadfoot and Boost.
They're wrecking now.
Oh man, this is... And we got just about 12 laps until we go caution free, and time again we see these late race restarts jumble up the field, and that's when the craziness happens. And looks like they'll go single file, try to sort out the pits here. You guys may have stayed out. We'll get that situated. But tracks like these, we've seen so many races come down to a late race restart. And sometimes we see experience pay off more often than not. I mean, I'm looking at guys like DLJ to maybe take advantage of that.
You know, he's the highest picked person to win this race from the fan base.
Don't look now, but my pick, Jeremy. He's sitting in the lead right now, and he really knows how to work the field here late in these races, especially after these late restarts when everything's packed up. So
And it's been a while since he won a race.
actually, it hasn't. He won earlier in the season. He won at Darlington.
Oh, he did?
go. Will this be the last restart we see? Probably not. Green flag back in the air. We'll see lap number 80. DMX looking for the lead. He's hitting on a pretty big win streak dating back to Talladega Season 2. And one thing this caution is going to give an opportunity is to that man in the number 19 machine, Ride. Wrecked on the first lap of the last restart. Let's see what he can do to try to get himself back in position here.
Oh, hold on here. Something. Possibly a rule violation. It looks as if Hammerman has underglow in his car.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's going to be a violation there, guys. No underglow allowed here in TNS.
He's probably shitting his pants right now.
Part of what we apologize for DRM's language. But, yeah. Part of the new rule set for this season at TNS. Hot ring steelies mandatory and no underglow.
Now, do we know if this problem has
Can I
been
ask why
addressed
there's
yet?
no underglow allowed?
Um,
Is it a cosmetic thing?
Well, part of what we have also interviewed Jeremy on is they want to remove anything that could possibly even give the most minor, should we say, advantage to somebody. He said that it's not even confirmed that underglow helps you, but given that there's the stigma around it that may be beneficial, they have elected to remove it.
I have heard of that.
Because
I have heard of that, yes.
along with that, they have all made it so then hot ring steelies are the required tire unless otherwise notified by TNS.
Understood.
and here we go. The whole field seems to be pretty much staying together. We got two cars that are in the back. That's Halverson, who had a hiccup, it looks like. And he is with Dude Molisher. The lap's winding down here at Thrilla at Zilla, and remind you, next week we'll be right back here on the Roval. Stay tuned, we'll be back with you. Gamerstig to the lead. Blackjack right behind him. It's been a while since he's gone to victory lane as well. Won the very first TNS race ever. Looking to get back there. Love to the front. Oh, DLJ gets some contact from Gamerstig. Bounces into Jeremy. They hang on to it.
Glenna's
oh, we got some cars
around.
going around.
Looks
Glenna,
like to
oh,
be...
he gets huge contact from Hammerman, and Fat gets collected.
Glenna may have accidentally come off the bumper of Captain, so we'll have to see what happened from that.
Check out the replays post-race, see if penalties arise from that. But we got a car spinning into the sign, the ammunition sign. Josh.
Oh.
Looks like to be on
I
the
think
bumper
he
of
got the right
Giraffe.
point.
As we come to
Josh
caution.
twice.
That's gonna
Twice
hurt.
to the ammunition sign. They're gonna have
That's
to
gonna
repair
hurt him in
that.
the point standings.
I believe
You
that
should
was
get
off the
extra points for that.
bumper of Maggio. Yeah, and I agree.
Apologies.
This is definitely heating up to be some race. You thought it was exciting at the beginning. Well, folks, it's about to get even more exciting.
It's getting ready to pick up here because they're a couple laps away from hitting caution free. They're going to go green here on lap number 88 and only have one lap to call a caution. So this very well could be our final restart of the night. And it's got to be important for the guys in the back to stay calm, stay careful, keep a cool head, and try to avoid the chaos.
Oh, definitely.
Here we go. Jeremy and DLJ on the front row here. Green flag is back in the air. Easy to screw up on this restart here, so we'll have to see how these guys handle it.
I tell you what, I don't think this is going to be the last caution we'll see.
And one thing we're going to start seeing is we're going to see guys drift all the way to the bottom, because this is the type of track where it's probably going to be beneficial
Bulldogs
to
and
hold
boost
that
around.
bottom.
I'm sorry for interrupting,
Oh
but
no!
looks like a possible
Bulldogs
bump
goes
from
around.
Magnus. Unconfirmed.
I called it.
Oh, many
we got a
more.
crash! Heavy crash down the front
Blackjack,
stretch. Blackjack
Gamer
goes.
Oh,
Stig
AJK,
upside down.
looks
It's
to
the
be
big
mad
one.
you.
It's the big one.
It is the big one, and I believe that's going to bring out our final yellow of the night. I believe that happened on lap number 89. We'll see if they race it down and call a caution. If not, that's going to be pretty unfortunate. But it
Very
looks like
devastating wreck.
that will be our final yellow of the night. And Bulldogs is going to be able to hit that big reset button. He'd just gone a lap down. I think he even maybe pulled it off. And he said he was done, but he's going to have another crack at it. Maybe luck is on his side tonight. We never know. He's going to have to restart out back, so he'll have
AJK pulling it off. Possibly.
either full.
Oh,
Yeah,
or
giraffe
maybe doing a
connection.
repair. He grabbed a repair. Looks like we'll be going back out on the track.
Boost in the back with Bulldogs. They got into it there. Here we go, guys. This is what we expected.
So now,
Started Dega.
with this massive
Started Roval
upset,
Raceway.
what is our next picks? Who do we believe will make it to win?
I still got Jeremy. He knows how to hold the bottom, and he knows how to protect and get these wins at these types of races.
Nope.
Of course, DLJ's right up there with him. Here we go. Green flag.
I think I'm gonna change my
Final
pick
one
from
tonight.
Maggio. I'm gonna change it to Giraffe. He's very hungry for a win. In fact, I do believe he is currently winless, and this would be a really good one. He's been up there a lot, and I think he may have a strong showing here.
A lot of guys up at the front due for wins.
I'm gonna still go with my young gun, Glenna.
Here we go. Look at them start drifting to the bottom. 4 wide for the lead. Remember,
Oh.
wreck happens here. No chance at a caution.
Ride is in the wall. Looks like Hammer waiting. Very unfortunate.
Unfortunate for Ride. Looks like Hammer's going to pull it off. That's Blackjack, actually, who we got into it with. Blackjack had such a good run going. Unfortunate for him, but the race is still on. Couple of guys in the back losing the draft. Lap number 93. We got a... Oh, man. Oh, someone comes
Oh,
up
no.
into
DMX
Leadfoot. Maggio
Maggio.
goes around. It all started when Leadfoot, or rather Gamerstig, came up into Leadfoot. And
That's
that's
gonna cut some
unfortunate.
legs at some points.
Oh, Ride gets loose on the apron there. Oh, we got more crashing.
Oh, no.
One car upside down, heavy crash. Oh,
no.
dude, Molisher gets slammed. Unfortunate for a lot of those guys in the back. That took out some heavy hitters. Amerstig involved in that one again. We'll have to take a look at it after the race, but that's going to leave a smaller front pack. And how about Fat? In the back all race long, at the front contending for a win now.
Glenna also up there.
Gamerstig's going to
Glenna.
look for it again. Love to the point. That would have been an insane finish right there.
Meanwhile, looks like Boost and DJ desperately trying to catch the pack. Who knows if they will make it?
Glenna looking for his second career win, won in fantastic fashion in just a couple weeks at Talladega. Can he do it again? Coming down to lap number 97, that'll be 3 laps remaining.
I'm telling you, these guys just don't know
Oh,
what
Ride's
these
going around
drivers
off of the
have.
bumper of Jeremy.
Oh no!
Oh, one car going
Oh.
down pit lane. Fat. More
Wrecking
cars.
Pit lane, yep.
More cars losing the draft. Here we go. Coming down to 2 laps to go. As this front 5 or 6 drivers are going to try to pull away from the rest. Josh, can he get his first career win? He's been trying and trying for many seasons. And here we go. Coming out of turn 4. They'll see the white flag, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Love leads at the line. And onto the back straightaway for one final shot. Who's going to come home the victor? Here's Gamerstig, gets around Love for the lead. Magnus shoots to third, coming off of the final corner. To the bottom goes Gamerstig, but Love on the top side gets the checkered flag. He wins for the second time in his career at Thrill-At-Zilla, and the rest file in.
And that is going to help him get some points to pass Gamerstig and hopefully pass Adder for third place.
Meanwhile, Black
Big move on the outside.
keeps the
Big
fastest
move on the
lap
outside
of
for the
a
win.
23.639.
Looks like he'll be locking up one of those top 5 captain spots.
What a race, guys. I mean, hate it for all those guys that wrecked late in the going, but you expect to see that in these types of races, so I'm pretty certain there's going to be a lot to sort out here for the stewards, or the Senate, rather, after this one.
Especially with the Hammerman underglow.
Well, that was exciting, man. Thanks for having me.
And
We've enjoyed to have you here. Daniel, let's see if we can go talk to our race winner.
Alrighty.